It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Checking out the Pacers, this is a big game coming up for them. They've dropped their first two games, and the last thing they want to do is open the season 0-3. That is not the way to tip things off. And Kenny Atkinson, hired by Brooklyn back in 2016, another point guard turned coach. Shaq, he played professionally for over a decade.
Yeah, he played in Italy, Paisan. He played in France, Sebon. He played in Germany, Bratwurst. He played in Spain, Hola. You can make an excellent living playing abroad.
I didn't know you spoke so many languages, and you broke the barrier in one try. Wow. But he's been coaching since 2004, and as an assistant with the Hawks, he really showed he was ready.
All right, and now with the tip coming up shortly, time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
The buildings of Indianapolis are location tonight, framed against the beautiful nighttime sky. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. The top storyline, Ed Davis injured. He will not be suiting up.
Yeah, and as bad as it turned out to be, it tells you a little bit about his toughness, that when they took him to the locker room after he got hurt, he wanted to come back out and get back on the court.
Be the Nets off the tip. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. So for Brooklyn now, Hollis, Jefferson, and Allen together down low. Then there's Harris. Then there's Shabazz Napier. And it's Dinwiddie in at the two. Now here's Sabonis. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. And as you said, Clark, a lot of strong progression last season from the Nets' young core.
Yeah, you look at Hollis Jefferson and LeVert, both took big steps forward. Spencer Dinwiddie continued to grow as a point guard. I mean, Harris, Hollis Jefferson, LeVert, Dinwiddie, nice core pieces to build around. Now, that's superb defense in low. I mean, they played it well. Not easy trying to alter these shots without fouling the shooter, and that's a good job of doing both.
Mark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. AI with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Here's Sabonis, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Obviously, the game is played with a more wide-open style now, Clark. Name a few old-school bigs who continue to make an impact.
Well, I like what Andre Drummond does. Big fella's a glass-eating machine. Still needs to refine his moves and shooting touch, but his athleticism and rebounding off the charts. Blake Griffin stands out as well. Highly skilled, very, very athletic. Steven Adams, obviously a big guy who plays an old-school game, rim protector, finisher, good hands, great strength. Dwight Howard, you know, he's on the backside of his career, but you think about what he was able to do in his prime as a shot blocker, rebounder, finisher. He's got some old-school qualities as well.
McDermott passes to AI. He kicks it to O'Quinn. Paul for three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Nice job in the catch and shoot game. You practice this over and over and over again. AI making it look easy.
There's a good screen. Napier passes to Hollis Jefferson. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Hollis Jefferson's got his first bucket of the night. Pacers leading by 7. Now, here's AI. Joseph dishes to AI.
And checking out the numbers for Sabonis. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 11 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
That free throw missing.
You know, what's interesting about AI, some guys fall apart after going undrafted. You know, he took that as a personal challenge, and he's played with a real chip on his shoulder ever since.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And they need it to muster right now. They've got to cash in here.
Passes it to Napier. Lets it go with a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
AI kicks to Joseph. AI outside. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sabonis, a terrific shot on the turnaround. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Nets have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's the bonus. Tipped away. Dishes it to Paul. Some nice passing here by Indiana. A three-pointer is right on target. Joseph's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Napier kicks to Allen. Back to Napier. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, loitering above the rim. Hollis Jefferson with athleticism to burn.
Down low, here's O'Quinn. There's Sabonis. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
Now, here's Napier. He's got 5. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Napier's got 7 points.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's McDermott. He has a can't put up any points in this one. O'Quinn can't hit. 1:24 left in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Napier. Here's Dinwiddie. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And now just a 3-point Pacer lead.
And, you know, Spencer Dinwiddie appeared to come out of nowhere. Played in college at Colorado, got hurt right before he was drafted. But he's an outstanding competitor who does all of the little things it takes to win. I mean, you watch him play, and it's easy to see why he earns a coach's trust on the floor.
And it's Paul missing. Nets trailed by 3. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. They've checked in for Indiana. Harris outside. Back to Allen. Harris outside. Allen up top. Now here's Napier. He's guarded closely. Inside, Hollis Jefferson. The Pacers pull it in.
Boy, that's a devastating miss there. You got to convert on these easy layups deep inside.
AI passes to Joseph. Paul outside. Over Napier. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
I like AI's approach there. High basketball IQ, understanding the situation, knockdown shot, count it.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Pacers lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And let's Indiana. What do you think?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Exactly. I mean, they've made their presence felt on this end. Excellent job contesting shots so far.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Hollis Jefferson and Allen together down low. Then there's Shabazz Napier. Then there's Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Sabonis. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Pacers in 5th.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Allen kicks to Napier. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Napier's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Brooklyn. Now Paul. Evans outside. Back to Paul. In the corner, it's McDermott. The dish to AI. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Harris. Stolen by AI. Back to McDermott. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
I think he's got to keep working on his interior game. Doug McDermott showing he wants to be more than just an outside shooter.
And so it's Brooklyn with their leads. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. And so the Pacers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless. Thank you, David. Great interview once again.